Okay, well, it's been a while since I did one of these, and I thought I would um, make another one to answer a couple of things that I thought might be of interest. For instance, did you know that um, that won't work? That won't work. Did you know that I apologize for the last Minecraft video or the one, whichever one it was that didn't quite come out right. Okay, I don't know how else to say it. I can't figure out how to do it in OBS to get it to fit on the in the to get the whole thing to fit in the. Yeah, I can't figure it out. So I'll just continue doing it the way I have been with Fraps and webcam, and then edit it together, and hopefully, I remember not to leave my webcam picture in the middle of the game next time. I hope I remember to do that. With my hair is all messed up. Yeah, well, what do you expect? But hopefully I won't mess it up next time. I hope you're enjoying it. From the comments I've been getting, the people who watch it are enjoying it. I thought it would be kind of boring, but hey, what can I say? Maybe some people like boring. But I did find some lava. Now if I can just find some diamonds, some more diamonds. I've only got 2 diamonds. If I can find some more diamonds, I'd be good to go. I can get some obsidian. I can make a portal. I could make a enchantment table, and I could what you call it? Yeah, I could enchantment table, make enchantment books or enchant books. That's why I planted all that sugar cane and captured those cows so I could get leather to make books, leather and paper to make books, and enchant books. Um, and then I can pick and choose what I want to enchant, or yeah, what enchantments I want. Um, I could probably pick and choose. I don't know. We'll see how it works after I get some more diamonds. Yes, got to have diamonds to do this. Can't do it without diamonds. I'm not having much luck finding diamonds right now. I haven't found an abandoned mine shaft yet. I did find a cave system, but I want to have to do some more exploring of it. Um, I don't know which episode I'll do the exploring in the mine system under the village. Usually, no, I think I'll have to go look for another village. I have to find a village that has collapsed underneath of it. That's usually where I find abandoned mine shafts is near a village that you know how the village has holes in it sometimes. Holes in it, villagers fall in. Yeah, mm, that's where I'm. That's where I usually find an abandoned mine and get minecart tracks, and all kinds of goodies out of minecart chests. And I hope I find enough. Yeah, make some some redstone tracks, and yeah, I got plenty of redstone. I've collected plenty of that. I haven't found an abandoned mine shaft yet. Like I said, I've always found them near villages where that have collapsed. So maybe I'll have to go looking for exploring some more and see if I can find a bigger village, one with a blacksmith shop and that's collapsed. Yeah, that some of the cave or the mine or whatever underneath of it is collapsed. Mm-hmm. We'll have to explore some more to find some more. Well, so I've still got plenty to do on that Minecraft series, and I started doing something different. Okay, well, yeah, I guess it's a little bit different. I was having a lot of trouble with my internet yesterday. Yeah, I guess that is yesterday, the 30th. Man, I don't know what the problem was, but I kept having trouble with my internet, and I kept what I did was I transferred the. See, I have two different ISPs because I can only get 1 meg of upload speed, so it's really slow. So if I'm doing if I want to upload something, for some reason I don't have a real good time downloading. It interferes with downloading too. So if I'm uploading something, it interferes with it. I would think it wouldn't be supposed to, but it does. Don't know why, but apparently it does. So I usually just have one thing I can upload at a time because it takes forever to upload it at 1 meg per yeah, one megabyte per second. That's it. Yep. So that'd be 1 bits per second. 1 megabytes. Yeah, 1 megabytes. That's it. Yeah. I was thinking we used to call them 300 baud modems. That was my very first modem. Was a 300 baud modem. You talk about, boy, I'll tell you, that would be that's slow. If we tried to do stuff today at 1 megabaud or at 300 bauds, that's 300 bauds, 300 period bauds, not 300 Ks, 300 kilobauds, 300,000 bauds. No, it's not 300,000 bauds per minute, 300 bauds per minute, bits per minute. Boy, that'd be slow. That was my first modem. That was my first modem back in 1985, I think. That's a long time ago, wasn't it? Okay, and so what I did was I got a suggestion from UK guy 232 Gaming. Yes, that's his name. That's his username. And he made a suggestion. So why don't I send it to since my laptop doesn't play the games real well, why don't I send the recording, or why don't I use my laptop, make the recording on my desktop, edit it, and then send the rendered version, or then use my laptop to upload the rendered version on a different on a different network, on a different ISP, on my other ISP, so I'm not taking up my good ISP, so I can continue to stream. And I thought that was a pretty smart idea there he had there. So that's what I did. And it's supposed to be a 1 meg upload speed as well, but it's DSL, and let me tell you, it don't average 1 meg. No, it don't. My cable internet averages 1.2 megs. DSL averages about 800 megs, or about 800 bauds, or 800 kilobauds. Yeah, about 800 kilobauds. So it doesn't quite get to 1 meg, and it took like, I thought it was slow at 1.2 megs, at 800 at 1.2 megs. Well, it's at 800 kilos. It's at 800K. It's even slower, of course. And I mean, it took all day yesterday to upload that video, which was I think I used it to upload the corrected episode 41. And I'm sorry about that. Sorry about yep, in the middle of the game. I was just in a hurry. I was in a hurry. I've gotten to playing Euro Trucker 2, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and that is a lot of fun. Yes, it is a lot of fun. It's addictive. It's a lot of fun. I'm driving with the mouse and the keyboard, and I'm getting better, but it's still not good. I found an old wired Xbox controller that I could use, but apparently the left joystick is kind of worn out, and I mean, if you just touch the joystick to the left, and I mean, you don't even have to try to move it. It just kind of wobbles around and by itself, and that wobbling makes it. And I turned the sensitivity down and everything, and it just doesn't want to work pretty good. And the throttle is on the joystick. I'm not very good at steering with my thumb. I think if I had a full-size joystick where I could use my whole hand, I could probably steer better and do the because you do the throttle and the steering all with the joystick. I haven't. I can change. I mean, I can do the throttle with the keyboard or something else, or a different button on the joystick or on the keypad, gamepad, but it still has the throttle attached to the joystick. I can't figure out how to get that unattached so the joystick just steers, not throttles. So I don't do very good steering with unless I'm at full throttle. and usually when I need the sensitive steering, I don't want to be at full throttle. That's not the way to make it through twisted turny roads, and I've been going on a lot of twisted turny roads, and oh god, the narrow with the guardrails, the narrow exit ramps with the guardrails on both sides of the road. The ramp is just big enough for the truck, just barely big enough for the truck, and you got the guardrails on either side of it, just at guardrails on either side. Oh man, no room for error at all. I hate those things. I hated them when I drove them when I was a real truck driver, and I hate them on the game. I had better luck with them when I was a real truck driver because I had this full-size steering wheel that I could. Yeah, I had better luck with them as a real truck driver. Didn't crash into them as much, but yeah, that's pretty good. I can't stream the multiplayer game. I really wish I could stream it. My internet's just not fast enough. I get kicked out of the server because of too many pings, and apparently, for now, what I've been told, that's because my internet is too slow. So I'm still hoping someday that I can get somebody to fix the cabling in my attic so that I can get a better upload speed. Yeah, cable company says it's good right up to the building, and that's all we're responsible for. After it enters the building, that's the building, the complex manager, the complex owner's responsibility. So anything wrong after that, but you got a great signal up to there. After that, you don't have a good enough signal in the building. That's why you are in your apartment. So that's why you can't get enhanced services like higher upload speed. Um, I can't get I can get basic internet up to 1 meg upload and 20 meg downloads or 10 megs download. One of those two, I can't remember. And basic cable. But heck, there ain't nothing I want to watch on basic cable. So why mess with why pay for basic cable? Matter of fact, I've looked at cable, and I mean, there's like, all those channels. What like 500-600 channels on cable, and nah, nothing I can't watch on Netflix. So I usually when but I don't, when I want to watch something, I'd go to Netflix or Hulu or the network's website. I don't generally watch things because I'm usually too busy doing something else, like streaming live video to Twitch. I've discovered that I like doing that. People maybe get bored with it, and I discovered that I like doing it. I like it. What can I say? I like doing it. If people want to watch it, fine. If they don't, at least it gives me somebody to talk to, even though I don't know them, and they might not be there, and I might just be talking to myself. But at least I can pretend that I'm talking to somebody else because they're on the internet, or because I'm broadcasting, so anybody can look. So I can pretend I'm talking to somebody else. Yep, that works for me. So that's what I've been doing. I can't, when I'm streaming Euro Truck 2, I can't look at, I can't follow the chat very well because in the chat room, because I can't take my eyes off the road long enough to read what's being said. I mean, I look over and say, okay, somebody said something. Somebody said something. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. Well, when I'm on regular Euro Truck 2 single player mode, I can pause the action to look and say, oh, okay, yeah, well, if I happen to notice that somebody said something. But it doesn't have built-in in-game overlay where I can see what's being said on chat with OBS. And I like OBS. I tried Gamecaster, and it's all right. It's easy to use. It's good, but I can't resize my picture and put it up out of the way somewhere. It's a big picture, so I can't put it up out of the way while I'm driving. So it's not really distracting. It's there, but it's not distracting. You can see me with my headset on, and I went, ah. No, I usually just go, no, 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 don't do that. Ah. Okay, I don't do that much either. Well, maybe I do that. I feel like doing that, but it's a fun game, and I would really like to do the multiplayer stream, but like I said, no cable. My cable is not good enough to get a higher upload speed. So my internet bites. Yeah, but the problem with the multiplayer is, of course, as always on multiplayer servers, either what do I want to call them without being mean? I don't know how I can say it without being mean. What do they call them? Griefers. I think that's what they call them in Minecraft, where they just come in, they just want to cause everybody problems, like running into their trucks and running them off the road, and they if you report them, they'll get banned from the server for a while. But heck, all they gotta do is make another profile, and they can come right back in, and or maybe they're using the ISP, and I suppose if they were really good at it, they could get in again if they wanted to. Um, but yeah, they run you off the road, run into you, crash into you, run you off the road. So yeah, that's one of the disadvantages to. And when you get to when you get to some place to load or unload, you might have 5 or 6 other trucks there trying to park in the same parking place you are, which is possible because the no collision zone in those places where they have to go, where people have to go, like the um, repair center to fix your trucks, and the dealers, and the garages, and the companies to load and unload. So yeah, they've got all those are no collision zones. So you don't, so you can drive right through each other, and so you can park in the same. Theoretically, you can all park in the same parking spot, but it's hard to see that parking spot to back into if there's 5 other trucks trying to back into it at the same time. You can't see the little white box where you're supposed to back into, because everybody else is trying to back into that little white box too. And when I get to one like that, I just do the automatic parking. Um, I know I can park the truck. I like getting the extra experience points for parking in the truck. But if it's like that, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to push the enter key when it says you can do the automatic parking, so you don't have to spend half an hour fighting these other trucks, waiting for these other trucks to get out of the way so you can see the box to back in. So when it gets like that, I do the automatic parking. Bing, done. You don't get the 45 extra experience points, but hey, I can live without it, especially if I'm just taking a load from um, all the way north to all the way south, which, well, not all the way. I haven't done the longest one yet. Um, but I'm having fun with it. And like I said, I just wish I could stream it because I spend a lot of time on the multi-server now. But I'm still trying to do my short haul series. I hope you like that. I take load that takes, I think the one I did today, no, it was yesterday. It was yesterday I did it. Only took about 20 minutes to deliver. So the episode, I think it was I forget how long the episode was, 20 minutes or 28 minutes. It was under half an hour, which is good, but I don't know when I'll get around to uploading it. I've got to transfer it to my laptop. Yes, I'll put it on a flash stick and put it on my laptop and upload it that way. But I got to find my flash drives. I got several of them around here somewhere. I just don't remember where I put them. Not several, maybe a couple, 3 or 4. Some of them are the recovery thingies, drives, in case my computer, one of my computers totally crashes and I have to reinstall everything, which I have had to do on occasion. I've got some flash drives around with that info on it. The problem with the flash drives are you can't write on them. It's like recovery desktop. I can't figure out how to write that on my flash drive. It's like no place to write that on there. No, I got scratched here. How did I get that scratched here? So there's no I can't figure out how to write it. So you can't actually label them. You have to plug them in. You can name them. So you plug it in and say, oh, nope, that's not the right one. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. Ah, that's the right one. Yeah. It'd be easier if you just look through them. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, this one. Plug it in. You know. Yeah. That would be easier, but not necessarily more convenient. But I am getting a receiver for the Xbox controllers, and I got for the wireless controllers, and I got a wireless steering wheel. I do have a wireless steering wheel that I bought. It was only $10, and I thought, hey, why not try this? It's Microsoft wireless steering wheel for Xbox. So I get that and see if I can drive with that. It didn't work very good with the racing games. Well, okay, it worked good. It worked okay. Once I got it, just had to do the sensitivity a lot. Do a lot of playing with the sensitivity, and I'm not sure how much sensitivity. I mean, it looks like there's going to be a lot of different controls I can mess with when I do the steering wheel. If it'll even recognize it as a steering wheel, it might recognize it as a gamepad. So I don't know. And then I've been looking at steering wheels, that are mounted something, because that would probably be better. I could just determine if I can get the sensitivity down enough. UK guy was telling me he got a G-force with the force feedback and everything. I'm not sure I want force feedback from listening to him. We're listening to him talk about it. Like if you turn the sensitivity down enough to where you actually have to move the steering wheel. Yeah. Anyway, that's what it sounded like to me. He was saying that if you turn the sensitivity down enough, that just a twitch wouldn't make it go. Then it's real hard to turn the steering wheel because of the force feedback. I don't know. I'm not sure I want force feedback, especially since it probably makes the steering wheel weigh a whole bunch. And I don't want 30 pounds sitting on my lap. Even if I could set it on my lap, I don't want 30 pounds sitting on my lap. Nope. And I can't use the pedal. Couldn't use the pedals anyway. I'd have to use paddles for the throttle and the brake. And yep. You set the cruise control up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah. I kind of like to go to GameStop. That's where I wanted to call them yesterday, and I forgot. I was going to call them, and I forgot to see if they had any steering wheels that I might look at, or if they could. I know they sell steering wheels online, but I don't know if they can order them into the store, or if they because I don't want to buy one and it not fit my needs. You know, I want something that'll sit on my lap, that has the paddle shifters that I can set up as the throttle and the brake, and enough buttons that I can program the buttons to be the cruise control and the horn button. Beep, beep, yeah, and those kind of things. Most of the other stuff I can access with the keyboard, but I need the throttle and the brake. Well, no, I bet you I could use the mouse for the throttle and the brake, because I use the mouse to look around, keep looking, and I have the steering wheel, so I'm holding the steering wheel, and I'm not. Yep, I can. I'm looking around just like you would in real life. You know, like you're twitching your eyes this way and that way and this way and that way, but you're still seeing the road, so you can still know that you still got to turn a little bit this way, a little bit. Yeah, that might. You know what? And I could use the two buttons on the mouse for the throttle and the brake, and a button on the steering wheel for the cruise control. I can see how I can set it up. Yep, I can see how I can set it up. I'll have to see if that works with my wireless. Steering wheel, yes, my wireless steering wheel. See if that works. And I got Farm Simulator 15, and that's fun. But it's not something that you want to make a video of, because it's pretty boring setting in a tractor going up and down the field. that's pretty boring. So it might make a video of like going from the field to the granary, driving tractor down the roads. That might be more interesting. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to try that. Do some streaming. I'm going to have to do some streaming and see what that's like on the Farm Simulator, and see what that's like. Me and UK guy did. Well, I did like 5 hours of streaming on the Eurotruck single player, and then he came on and wanted to know if I wanted to play multiplayer, and he would stream it, and we could play multiplayer. Like, yeah, that'd be cool. So we spent another 6 hours with him streaming, us playing multiplayer. So like 11 hours streaming Eurotruck that day. That was day before yesterday, I think it was. So yeah, I was a long time streaming. I'm gonna have to try to limit myself in Eurotruck multiplayer or Eurotruck live stream. No, I'm going to have to try to set me up a schedule. Whether I'll be able to stick to that schedule or not. I mean, I was going to do the Minecraft at about 9 o'clock at night Eastern time, live stream my Minecraft episode while I was recording it to make the video to upload after I went to sleep. But I'm not going to sleep. And usually at 9 o'clock, I'm in the middle of delivering a load, and I found out if you quit the game, for some reason, or at least it seemed to me that if you quit the game in the middle of delivering a load, or changed profiles, and then came back to that profile later to do the delivery, to finish the delivery, You were late. And apparently time kept passing, even though you weren't playing the game. Time kept passing. So at least that's what it seemed like to me, because I had a load, and I decided, man, I need a break from this load. This was a long trip, and I need a break from it. So I quit. I quit the game to take a break, and then when I came back to the game, I checked to see how long I had left to. I mean, when I quit, I had like 21 hours to make the delivery because I checked. I had plenty of time to make the delivery. And I thought, that's game time, 21 game time hours, not real time hours. Like, okay, that's cool. I can still make that delivery. I can make that delivery. So when I came back to the game, I checked and said, late, late. How can I be late? I had 21 hours to get there. I still have plenty of time to get there. How can I be late? But apparently, while I was gone, well, I wasn't actually playing the game. The game was not even running. It's still, time still passed in the game. I'm like, that's not good. So apparently, we take a load, you have to deliver it before you quit, or you're going to get late penalty. I made this really long drive, and I got zero money for it. Zero. So yeah, that's not going to work. And I'm waiting for the American Truck Simulator. I'm looking forward to that. I want to get back in a conventional truck. You driving the cab overs. I've always had this trouble. Always had this trouble with cab over trucks. I always feel like I'm in the oncoming traffic lane, or in the lane to the left of me. When I'm in the properly positioned in my own lane, in the center of my own lane, I feel like I'm too far to the left. I feel like yeah. So I've always had that trouble with cab overs, even real cab overs. I always have to constantly check my mirrors to make sure I'm in the right lane position, because I always edge over to the right because I always feel like I'm too far to the left in a cab over truck. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So I'm looking forward to the American Truck Simulator. Um, Somebody said it's supposed to be out in February. I couldn't find any evidence of that but I didn't look real hard. I looked at their blog, and I didn't see any announcement or anything. So, but I didn't really look very hard. But I saw the a video they did of it. There's no talking. It was awesome looking video, but whoever did the video didn't make any commentary on talking. They didn't talk about it at all. It was just a truck driving down the road, and it looked cool. It looked good. It looked really good. I just wish my computer was as good as the computer they used to make that video. Yep, I do, because that would have been awesome. I don't think my computer's that good though. I don't think it's going to look as good on a regular home computer as it does on their developmental computer. I think it'll still look awesome. The American or the Euro Truck Simulator looks pretty daggone good. I like it. It looks pretty daggone good. And the I don't mind yeah, I really need to figure out either this little wireless steering wheel or maybe get another steering wheel. I really got to do something about that. Yeah, I do. Don't know what, but I got to do something. Okay, that's about it for now. I think I covered anything. My Minecraft, doing still working on and getting and I hope to set up a time when I'll do the stream of me taping the episode, playing the episode, and I'll tape it and I'll record it with Fraps and put it on my YouTube channel and my playlist for it. And like I said, I apologize for the episode I did in OBS not coming out right, but I promised that I wouldn't leave anything out. I thought I'd record everything. I wouldn't do anything off camera. And I did this whole episode. I should have tested before I did the episode with it. Because I thought, hey, this way I don't have to sync the videos. I don't have to put my resize my picture so it's not always my pictures. I'm sure my picture up in the corner isn't always a consistent size because is that how big it made it? Is that how big? Did I make it that big enough? Is that too small? Yeah. So I just make it. That looks about right. That looks about the right size. I just eyeball it. Yep, that looks about the right size. I'm sure there's a place on my editing software where I can look at the actual size of the video or the picture that I'm resizing, cropping, or not cropping, but resizing to put up there. And I can say, so that I can make them consistent and the position consistent. I'm sure I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I really am. I'm positive it's in there somewhere. I just haven't found it. And I'd say, okay, this is close enough. This is about the same place, except for when I forget to move it at all. And it's like, no, Richard, you did not do that. You didn't do that, did you? Yes, I did do that. Yes, I did. And I apologize. And thank you for all the positive comments. I haven't gotten very many negative ones. Nope. Got I can't remember any negative comments, which I take that to mean that the people who look at it and don't like it don't come back, which is fine by me. I mean, I'm putting it up there just to put them up there. If somebody wants to watch them, they can watch them. I try to plan what I'm going to do the next day, but that don't always work. Sometimes I forget what I'm going to do the next day. And it's like, I forgot. And of course, you know me, forgetting to start my timers. So it's like, did I just make a half an hour video or an hour and 20-minute video? No, that don't work. No. I usually end up making them short when I forget to set the timer because either short or not too much longer than 30 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. I think I made one with an hour. You talk about a long time to upload. Yeah. So I try to keep them in a short enough that I can upload them while I'm with it. It only takes like 3 or 4 hours to upload because that's usually about how long I sleep. I can't sleep much longer than 3 or 4 hours. So yeah, I try to keep them around 30 minutes because that'll let me sleep, or that'll let me upload it while I'm sleeping. Since I'm not doing anything else with the computer, I can put it to work uploading. Yep. So that's what I do with that. And the problem is that then there's the other problem. Uploading it that takes a long time, and I need to put it. And if I'm uploading one while I'm sleeping, I can't upload the other one while I'm sleeping. So if I'm uploading the other one while I'm uploading one while I'm not sleeping, then I can't stream. Unless I find it now. Next time I get out, remember, Richard, next time you get out of this chair in your wheelchair, next time you're running around the apartment in your wheelchair, remember to look for those, to get flash drives so you can figure out which one is to that you can, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put them I'll transfer it to the flash drive. Then when I'm up, I'll stick the flash drive in the laptop and upload it that way. Yep, that's what I'll do. Then I can let the laptop upload them while I'm streaming on the desktop. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, y'all have a good day, and um, um, I don't know when I'll get do another vlog. Yeah, that's what I decided to call them, vlogs. VLOG, video log, vlog. Instead of blah, 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 yeah, vlog. Okay. Yep. Y'all have a good one and stay safe. Bye.